eka se we die se me ye kra na me mantua na se be course me presidency I'll do it. Osha teacher training you upgrading it to College of Education. At any universities about the same level mebwana. And so university for loans and the school. Why are we continuing paying allowances to teacher trainers? So Osha Bibi to say nursing training for allowance. Adentina almost niska and school no yamatria. I say Bibia free because ye pay Bibi a person electricity no agriculture say umbeto abamai. My brother, yes, here reset to my nam say measures bia ebe ma ye nyina ye gina ye say the near that free no we can continue.
Measures ben and I will share him.
Bibi to say agrek say a champion operation feed yourself for the buy. Say ye di sika kese na kwa agrek sector near ye modern farms a mechanized agriculture. Enuane boa ye di nyina be kofom. Say so come be starting say mama your friend say 500 Ghana allowance teacher training whatever. Now we not say 500 no we talking about 10 cities. For so when also Usha Galam say Yensuni and Sassi say I was expecting say you discapudo be well I mitigate and no matter to gum so and Adobera may be no more be video say a video dia co forest what Adobera more than 50 say quiet. What you not to China? Minua, so share the big push 10 billion. Ayabusia was it $10 billion? The big push. Or converted 10 billion near 15 cities and answers and one. Trillions of cities. What about Kakufa to 728 billion? One. Bungana a death stock. Maybe a quackudru. Necessary, you talk about my mom, I dear here low. And I the haircut about net do how be brother to minus so. He says, you bet creative homegrown policies, you bet me raking internal generated revenue. That you don't want to Bussian so. Bussian and a dear QMF, a dear call how be brave. Minia, was it a friend saying? 11 menene ya adwene 11 de na sebe nyansa bia anim and was scrap a menene ya adwene wo de no to nchen a national health insurance omuso mu discuss twitwi de bia kwacho na ono menti ase because you kwa you pay NHSR edi minimum kronti a says kan kwa afeso mo ma yehunu sika sa sector na clue ye any expenditure ye dey ye ade nyina ye ntewe ye betia no say free national health insurance or hospital enya free. It is never free. Skakwa ye contribute to ne board den saka wa beto nro but anam say bi ye hiafo ne bi ye skafonti no and if you say ye ne betime atwa de education sabe wo ma mu eni bi but accountability on nkoye wo ma the parties and wo de ye ne ma wo pe. And people are not benefiting from sa contribution I call. What are you doing, Minua? So share budget ni dia. Assembly members say you could your mokano. Yemum allowance. They are the last leg of our development. Babuki, matre and yema also assembly members omoye before we pay them. Yes, I don't that they are was a mumuska. They must also mobilize revenue at the base. Sanitation issues, so many things. And my prescribe book, and some assembly members in the committee forum as a nuclear government no more base on. Yeah, I say as a responsibility to ensure that we mobilize the revenue. Our base war because so people are there. obi ye for instance do ba be bodwom wo charge but wo be bodwom ni wie no kwa assembly ni nya hwe wo obi obenu aduane o charge obi odida funu o charge all this revenue about no say assembly ntimi nya bi to support the development of the area. Eti book ma prescribe nyama bebra assembly members also mu ye ansa na atwa mu ka ba mu da beto so atwa mu ka wa bra wo mu ya assign wo mu to a specific duties wo mu be to mobilize and maximize revenue mobilization. Wo dia no to nchen a menua so wo hwe import and export wo ma we mu ya import driven economy for so long a time. Budget is car was here about 290 billion, yes, sir.
Yeah.
But so we more 220 billion air consumption. Yema will free. Yema will free.
In fact, 291 billion, no, it moved 44.17 billion. And while located for key initiatives, yeah, no, so 44.1 billion.
That be apprenticeship, for instance. I didn't obi betuma kosu aduma. Obe wie no. Na technology kwa be wiase no. Na aduma no kosu na ontimi fanye bibia. Kania na magazine tutu engine ehhehye no. Ene ni ba bebre nya biem. Okoya say home second na ho anu to and only machine diagnostic machine kura wontimi enye fita aduma no properly etina me susu say sales can say dey ma apprentice for no ala nyam fancy the state of the art innovative center ebe check abefo kwan say the carpentry ye nkonwa akonwa asiai China for na ye whatever Ghana nintimi maso nya tontontom say wo hwe your car diagnostic system and second na and yes try and error no and it was specifics say you see sa center no e bia magazine aboso kan and TVET cry especially also this can said you see a garment industry and this manya ye timi che professionally
into feel say 300 million na ye dey question national apprenticeship program ni mu no enya de better
na go to obi tin san wie edwan na ko so an ya cake because enyama bebre ya kroma no technology na akoda nim che e do ko so wie na za fe no dia paso ebe kafa say ye jabari e jana na nya de encho mawa yetimi lay materials eye de cutting machine eye production eye you can say mass production this training no mu here I was bridge the knowledge gap. People what you say. Now the end they are now resetting away. I was expecting resetting the innovations be breba.
No, but aside the apprenticeship program, no, there's also the Jumewura program, which is also receiving 100 million Ghana cedis. And also 100 million for National Codes program.
Ona ka cheche mi mo
Honorable say
me cheche omu
me ma kwa
so adwumawura no young entrepreneurs so obi ho no mo a owo business ideas no te say ka so businessman yi but onim ekwankro fa so a obenya hoden a obetimi edia aye ne idea no a owo no enti adwumawura no de ebe ne say oye babunu anase unnim ekwan bia opeso ofa na udi dwumadie bi aban ne beboa so ase de dikan obetete wa adwen na wanya o sa business nim no obema wa adwen kire obema ontete ewo ho na wanya suahunu foforo ewo sa business na opeso oye ne ho enti owia na wasama ho akade a ubetimi ede astarte na watimi dia ye we udwumadie odi na aban no a monitor
Nigeria for a concept Igbo for no mentorship concept we unya and person go into any business more program say abano pursue mo mo ye business no mentor kwara no because having money is different from doing business about what you say we bet me nyeska but without proper guidance so be understudy somebody no ubetuma your proposal fine e will paper so but ube fail it mentorship in business that in itself skills it adwuma wura concept no minyanti ase but the menu can say incorporate mentorship and sa nyama na fine yani de me feel say no kwan so ano menu agree pa say de 24-hour economy yan capture wa mo say fe na wo mo dey ba parliament ni sa no ma no but you see 24-hour economy more deliberate policy and all this one more prepare the implementation any affected areas any budget also they come out in a basso man no flash policy can say we it is missing in action man budgetary allocation be a call you see agri itself social and tomatoes so free Niger and this annual man inside man and then you can say a year 1.5 billion ye eco agriculture. I was like more detailing Matthias almost say minister be a floor but minister never floor no and any penny any penny concentration this budget is so et ya tomato say the idea we aba you discover akoshim et tomato ne yan krabiam yaka a friend say nantwinam to this tune ye program when ye dey ba rantry and ye dey ba beboama ya ye nantwe wa ha ye nkrabiem these are yakra awon say enyema ebo man ne ka no ba wo hwe ayi a akwa ye dey koma wo sanitary pad look ye ba me manufacture no ha na ka me pet ye say emaya nti no you see industry you be produce sanitary pad wokroma na sa industry no Ghana Education Service and a private partnership and I come together mo be produce sanitary pad mass production sebe ya you be feed enkwara ye mile na omuko school no and one say ya locate skako as to say ekokra ya the dollars ekokra sanitary pad e dia ba minua na me expect say agri sector contractors be say 5,000 edi ashemfre say ena dia ba bia ya dro no ya the tractors e be gum nya jalan cruiser to nya tima produce more na the value chain no etimi amani pa adwuma aye all these things are missing etimi de me hu ne say so hwe keduforiata free bees budget no de ba parliament na ebuofu no private sector no makola forma ye kosra omuni ade nyina no ma hu omu input bia wa say ye ko makola no these are the your findings it ye the input on the budget so that womo mo kan yama import and export this is how our CD dollar ratio no ye mitigate no ama stabilizing yama because umpo Ghana ha the economy no is largely depend on agriculture and importation until say you be tranketi and I say you be what do we call it you be produce as an import substitution no dollar CD no issue and me be overall no I said the reset agenda no it doesn't come straight with this budget and that is idea na you say and your mother free no we are moving away from it into production be nipa ahotoso say obenya adwuma aye na men ko transfer ma obi keep me in poverty in perpetuity na e so ka chem say we need scadia me bros sanitary pad I mean
me da say ofa kwesi ade odike founder and leader union government and yetene Canada 106.3 FM akasimano enso na nondu abortion enso say ye call up to 10:30 enti ye twaso honorable Twenebu Akodua Fukuo a member of parliament for Manso Nkwanta honorable akwa babio
mejo so
and after budget minority for my press conference. In fact, even before that press conference, now minority leader I describe a budget as Azan budget. Munina so ne saying, Mamma Brownway.
Yo, made I say, Minia, make sure at your phone, you know. No cray, when he said, budget a ready, ye don't come on dear. Near him the eba, and yes, ye who budget, no. And so Shema, a free mra, ye swear, President Mahama in no, the castle Bekae, the Tienina, a free ho or by State of the Nation address, the castle Bekae, ye tie. I feel CBB the economic dialogue. And also a free nipa be share some man adwene no fa movement. And also ye tie the vice president and so there and in penifoni bi. Na okani na boom a free mra ye swear ni in. ABC time or bar State of the Nation economic dialogue. And you no any finance minister and so or the babe boss wa. Na say abobo die na said ye can say lamentations no. And no na say o my so mbeye. So obeka say the obeto ye de na tetia pansan. Na tetia pansan saying yen kan say akwa ukasa tetia pansan na ye say the figures because ye can finance. Ye say the figures back e ma ye hu say the all can no cry na say nya no cry. Ade ba ko a otati e wo mo kasem pa ne say almost say debt dear or mine ya bonica bibre ya bonica enti akwa say debt e no mo kan na enwanwa say obi kan debt na debt no yeti ase de so obi akwaji loan ana odika na loan no kwaji de ke yeden eno de yenka loan aban we kwaji ye no enyuma hodo de ye the social interventions ehia for obrohu for a de boa omo infrastructural work enyuma ahodo akwan ne bridges ne enyuma osisi ye any ade and the encounter ye si wa boka say na de odi sa sika ne ye no eno de enka eno no ehu hia nti de dika make ne say aban onyai sa one side reportage no oko pick one item if you a whole institutions balance sheet na no kwa na odi nam esa na say wa sheda that is say wo wa djuma mo hai na djumadi a wadie nyina obi ba no afa item ba ko pe onhwe diaka osiwe why say na no an odi nam o say debt no esi bridges mount debt no ye nyuma bebre ehwe hiafo e ma Ghana fo ho to mo eno no eye se woka na yenkoso biem Mahama o say NPP aban omo amamuo no said your can brofu mu no o say criminally managed na che say aban amamuo no akwa say ensem bi ohokra na say criminal minim say dey can twi na so na che say ankoyie na mebusa ne questions bi na de bi busa ne say amamu a ankoyie kra no aka say criminally managed no so show no any budget or present here or say 2024 or men ye sika sem ye GDP no ye nyina sika sem grow to 5.7%. 5.7%. Now budget year for 2024 near see economy ne be grow by 3.1%. Forecasted trade IMF for Adom say be grow by 4%. Economy ne grow by 5.7%. And you know say economy no are rebounding strongly. Way at the fulcrum of all discussions. Way na say share discussion bi ase economy no enum na bibia akoso. Bibia ye bia no economy nim na koso. Na say economy na grow by 5.7 beyond the budget expectation, beyond the forecast. Na say economy no are rebounding fully. And we should appreciate the work that was done by the previous government. We should thank Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo on any government. And it is buttressed by a number of figures. Look, GDP now grow no. O share your revenue so you see the revenue target. Ono atoforcing okan e wo ni readings ni mu. The osha abana aya die bebre no na reading na se ho na ne de na oye den abekan. Se ni a usun kra abekan. Okan aban no the revenue no a cost bro said ye budget ye no eno no kire say enye aban a obabe di Ghana hwamo. GDP no is backed by revenue growth, real revenue. You set it up no near say revenue ye per 177.2 billion. Ye wie no na ye nya revenue of 1.86.6 billion Ghana cedis. The ICD revenue target by 5.3 billion cedis. Enti se usema na chi say economy no akoyi pa. The ya handy over no na ye so well. Economy now rebounded from the COVID era. Economy ne call from no apeje ni mu ama normal akoyi. Na die yani say anke economy a apeje ni mu ama normal koyi wa handy over ma opponent ka wa expect so the be cost through ba we die ono a waje atum say the MPP for year no ono de own to me so ba form own to me etu hwema ono a ne budget a we ready no or say GDP growth rate a MPP aye 5.7% no ono de obetimi aye 4.4% e woni budget ni mu we nyame na meka na se aban odi wanim no yes ye bobra kwa yanim ye monko echi ono wa ye 5.7 na wa oba no so be 4.4 na say one kasa what throw in the towel and the people of Ghana will throw in the towel at them. Oman yesika yetimi e de kranie mabo oman yi mu aye gross international reserves ye imported niema eno ne de cover no. NPP aban is on record. So we share MPC report for end of year. Simple. Almost say NPP aban emra office no. Gross international reserves are no hit 4 months of import cover. It me cover import for 4 months. Ato force no be really budget. Or say NDC almost target for the year 3 months. Now predecessor 4 months wa wo ba no also the asempa ene ba no asempa budget no they call 3 months e GDP a NPP grow no wo see wontimi what is so ya ICD revenue target one say revenue no what you are going to do with it afei import cover ye dey call 4% also the back 3% na afei dey na audio when na dey o maneko wo dey kwetri afei adia omaka ho asema deto and omane diko na MPP apoko no omakoji jisko your GDP grow by 5.7%. Say work debt to GDP. Yesika ye de anansi ye ka ye de edema oman yesika GDP na ye dwetria say NDC for baby are no more reported in namne be say 76% ne wan no say yaba 61.8% any yaba na 61.8% no so good say right now no economy no confirm say ya rebounded. And if the new government will follow these measures that the MPP put in place to turn around for the economy to rebound, they should be able to hit the IMF's sustainability level of 55% of GDP very quickly if they stay on course. They should be able to reach that very quickly. And the key parameters of the economy now, NPP handy over now, they were all in good shape. And so because economy criminally managed that, Busani Pani say, where is it coming from? Is it some way beef create here without really looking at the numbers, or is it for populism or what? Because when we say criminally managed, to force your casafa arrears and payable accumulation, they want the fiscal space to look back. Say fiscal deficit no eso. Now fiscal deficit one. Just be real. Tell us what is there. I feel you say fiscal deficit there. The over usika one the was spending now face our bro so and so near deficit one and say surplus. And to push and have a deficit, no. I feel yes, one near good so-called accumulation near arrears. Yes, one near good.
But honorable, Mame Faumra, baby Agana for interest, the scrapping of the taxes, which you are aware, and then again, the allocation of, I think about 3.5 million into free SHSR a year more and a more day after, you know, all the doubts. Oh, I'm say, but yesterday we heard the finance minister.
Okay, me that say. Say, see, the power of Hona one show who ya na my promises be a ebedu baby no na be bobo na who the onye so ebedu baby no na abeba obo NDC aban the manifesto and then in some how can see about tax ebetwam yes populism yes mo betwam na sa konwa na ira mahama betina so no watina so da onim se de tie tuka so baby bia so hu se se do ba ese wo ye ko nipa promise yo mo no on be sure anim so be ye na oka so be twitwa taxes mo no o se taxes insia and what you twam 6 taxes na ma sure say 6 taxes o si what you twam no emu miensa na ni ho anyway and I said near implement it na taxa ye implement no u twam saying enti emissions tax why no organ how bit makasi agin emission tax ta yenye obi emission tax that enti si yenye obi emission tax that na sa to force in begina parliament no si metra emission tax ma I mean what does it mean then what chum yenye da ye implement it enti o ma obi e hon high no obi anyone no otua emissions tax. That is one. Withholding tax on lotto or lottery. And no crown or the assembly breed number. You said your can no and Tiasiano and Nedi. Or say, or ye 10% withholding tax on lottery, otherwise known as betting. Lottery, otherwise known as betting. Lottery ni betting. There are two different things. Betting any the coach channel a be on for ball a be a reality show or TV show any day no near friend betting lottery ni NLA National Lotteries Authorities omonko omo a game of chance and it's all cast a lottery otherwise known as betting it's like omo ya the crow withholding taxes no yes lottery for the 10%. Afe betting 10%, lottery 10%. No, yenye da. They implement it. Yenye da. Betting no, ena yaji. And it's all say, oh ye lottery tax. If you are, that is say ansha na eye we bi kwa ena de fank of any so. The yenye da no. any beer or said that case ye.
Yen tax that.
Yen tax that.
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. And or see lottery tax. He say lottery tax ni dia eno de Ghana for who say yenye da. Betting tax NIG. And omra clear na yenhu.
But Finance Minister Enra on PM Express on Joy News edit to just say he feels the former finance minister is getting it all wrong because betting tax under the former government, about 80 million Ghana cedis was collected
under the lottery tax.
Betting tax.
That's what I'm saying. Betting tax, fine.
Okay.
Betting tax is being collected, but lottery is not being collected. But his statement in the budget, or say lottery tax, that is how it was stated. You can quote it. Lottery tax into bracket,
betting
otherwise
tax.
known as
betting tax.
The two are not the same.
Yes.
So he needs to come clear to tell us that I meant lottery tax and betting tax abolished. Then it's simplicity. So he needs to come out. Otherwise, he be say or the FIFA hon keke. The yenye no lottery tax no and oka yenye dada enti me manko for chimunyom they say where you be free ho. Afi or see VAT on motor insurance. VAT on motor insurance. Why yet or see what yajini VAT on motor insurance mother? It has not been implemented. And yenye obia VAT on motor insurance. And you see yenye dada also abe abolish it. And you see Ghana phone should be so we no promise so me you from me you I didn't any other that. So and the other promise you know I'm telling you sir emissions tax withholding tax on lottery which he needs to explain VAT on motor insurance
okay
you implement it adia also abolish it for real e-levy say e-levy you about me or no kind so year anyway I pay 1.5% withholding tax on gold export no and also soccer you call takrade August 2024 play tape now be who you about me okay so be reduce about 1%. Facts is on video. Anti-COVID levy, let's be careful. Onyin fi ho or say of a technical team. Normal steady VAT system no. And through that no he may abolish COVID tax.
Okay, honorable Brenity Udo Anusino, then a Ghana for enhwe based on Enra budget here. Finance Minister Bekenkai. What should Ghanaians expect? How is life going to be for Ghanaians?
Minya, say the budget we there read, you know. Enkoye. Obehun say you see ye taxes, then so taxes no neni hoda that. You see man ko for one higher mo or higher mo. Taxes are or the abano esenko for or the taxes abem into where ye be or see where ye be taxes are near young collect or see where ye are fed or the abem. So 2% growth on sustainability levy on mining companies, imposition of growth and sustainability levy. Are they ended this year no? We're increasing the cut 2028 as an increase from 1% to 3%. Imposition of VAT on non-life insurance. Non-life insurance. Say no insurance per se dipping a fed or the VAT baso. Ebema nipa huache no. And to shema sa budget we no. Yede ye huani da so. Obe hun se bia yes, you allocate we ama we gold board. You allocate we allocate we. Allocation there's a bit more allocate. But at the end of the day, you need to create the wealth. You need to create the revenue.
Okay. To
be able to ensure that the allocations are done. Because without creating the revenue, you can't support these institutions. And if you are telling us your GDP is rather going to go down from what we have now, then it means correspondingly, or revenue so be cut down, and these programs you cannot support them.
All right. Medasipa Honorable Chenebua Kudia Fuku, Member of Parliament, Manson Kwanta, and Yeten and Kano. It's 13 minutes after 10. Yeah, well, some minutes, Nafi Arapia. But Honorable Sidu.
Chief.
You've listened to a colleague from the other side. And even after rap, minority, one more and some more day at 2, John. You heard some of these things, these concerns that they raised. But as by way of second round, my member of Honum now, and 5 minutes, and then we can.
Chief Medase, I'm say, my men free baby, me offer. With the care in Chibia, no so better be the man penny be this year. No. Now, of us about ministry, Ben, my manager.
Oh, Papa, never. Oh, person, we get catch no,
baby, I don't mess up me who started a mission one day.
On kind of a part of what to hear union government.
I don't mess up to me to the name. Over, what was it? No fair, Casse. As a name free be a budget num na ono nya comfortable with them. They train and say me di kan ese akohomasi ka omampanyi edifa honorable atofo senso ede bae no ya sebe ya nse kukuam anase ya nse dem ena yeyeye ye ni omanfo edi nkomo. And yes, you may disagree. As a name be your honomua, Abia say a free. But on man for now, a 2 aba a ye a bind the baheno, or more pay a hohare el quabiso. And to say, ye levy. Yes, and this kama, ye mamma, ye papa mo of a mebao. Of a mencase, of a debut mencase, utia. Me peke anunam de kamasem.
Allow.
Of I said 5 minutes. What do you 2 minutes? Okay, and you know, man for a D and Ketahono. When in Sambia, or man for no be ex or madri or home say, Sabani to me, ya a bedbomb Timamufonoa, or mon a day at 2 aba a day a bino, and the one say, a idea, a benya positive impact on the people. Now say abana idea because a bino, the Juma dear business say, or better to a man ye, not Timamufo da sitinemu, at me. No offense, I can be said, Nenko, he say, a queer tractors, commercial farming, nema. Yes, farming service centers. I wonder the big push. And until the various district and municipals, no, ye be farming service centers are ye de sa friend say equipment ne beba. Na yes, untimi provide bi farmer kuani bia. But your center or honomoa, ebia a momodomo kabomuku, or momoye and toast in kabomuku, or momoye way, or perfidie way, or service center hono, nerf denibio, or mon person co pla, person dear a bro in large scale, obecono, na a fidenibiwo. Farmer service center honum, na what to me. Ako fa ade akodi ujuma said ye opeso di juma no e maneboa of us aka bibi se enka we expect se enka national apprenticeship no enka ye fancy industry bia ye be mass production oh aso ka bibi sa
me say apprenticeship you know ye see skill training center na ye omumesua abefo kwan a ye fa so ye enoma
of
sanuduma
Omu we are now multi mass production. Let me tell you, and not making offer.
Skills.
And your offer, ye best start your baby. Na ye de akwa kudru baby. Say baby I wono. Or how ho. Say ehum waya ye de bano because ye bet me aye friend say mass production of our can was we say ye see skill training institution or centers no ube hia nkofo a ombe ya adwuma wom no matimi atreni afoforo enye obia na waye na adwuma na wi a otibe ba kofa na se omra metena skill training center oba be enu nti ofa nya abotre ofa nya abotre ofa give me 4 minutes ofa nya abotre de aban ne ye no ye free constituency no eba no yenim say a major challenge in the constituencies are day in day out me took a phrase here me do constituency ne fia ema obi a ready so pe bibia ye enye obi na person so ba ho so no ma me 1 city 2 city fan koto aduane ndi o obi a pe bibia ye obi pe bibi de abo ne bra enti oba obeka de obeye de aboa no no so ebetimi abo ne bra de no abo start free ye in fact mintimi nkasa mo bia ba ne nyina na confused offer na confused na offer confused of baby na honorable
confusion no ahe
enti na me de say okacho no so honorable afedie fabra baby a ewo direct effect and yes they no can hu here but because any nyina confused if you say the ordinary Ghanaian na otie yen e kasa fidie kese yi so yi o hwe say ensem a ye ka no o kire bi beduru na ofa ne phone say okosendi sika afi ya ante no entine me de say o twen honorable de ne ba sa akwan ne so sa enimdie we nyina ena mampanyi mahama say me die me pafutuo adwuma no me nkwa mintimi nye ye be economic dialogue mo fa sa enimdie we nyina mra ne nyina ye nkamom ne fa nye o my Ghana na Ghana nye yie honorable mo se ye nko ye ma but yes so ye wa ha ye tie de enema hodo papa aban no de ba ne usi fom a Ghana fo ebose no afi na ye de sa figures we nyina ba be confuse omanfo a the importance of the figures no a MPP ni ne mpanimfo e de to abonten no omo se dan tie ase papa enu nti de yesire nyina ne se yes enimdie eni obaku fotrim and we in NDC believe say MPP as amanyokuo omo animdifo wom enu nti so be as since 2014 Senti economic dialogue we call them omo amba and now no educational forum education consultative forum ye from omo amba nanu ye kire ye economic forum ye from omo amba enu nti sanimdie we nyina no enti mo de tino opposition say ye ensay no man say ana dabi enu nti budget we abai and that's so kese wo na ye didi say e de nema akese bre o man Ghana amo man Ghana tumpo enya abato nko abato de say aka mfie miensa ne akire na mom say be atimamufo e benya hohare na o man Ghana enso atimi agina yie
me da say honorable Charles Esiedu over I'm right here now
you see media edina matcho edina matcho book we no
of I am a copy
me patcho
for you
you see me I don't believe in manifestos ediga na konechi pa emekwa 1 step forward 2 steps backwards and yera mama na say resetting no or babesh boa in the constitutional review program now obey no National Planning Commission ye be empower woman na ya entrenchi omudwumadie no we constitution no ma a sustainable planning of all the sectors and no na finance minister obey your budget every say afiwe ye 10 kilometers of road o man nyina ajatum o mo planning mo man say 10 kilometers and ye sika beso na finance minister why your budget near 10 kilometers yes your industry is 20 near your budget near your factory near your koyanim sa dan say we ba no back or the koyachi says o budget team a eniema free research na mso be review it review then say na man kwara aduane at the cost of 1 cedi 20 pesos and am the co 2 cedis and only review no but mo ka say be fa free education one near say ba comprehensive review cut off point no near ma bebrebe amanfo say ye betimi de enema bebrebe sakram me kwa me am of the view say no obi na e ma no because obi o Oscar no ultimately compete with here niba say omunyina e share but design program a friend saying programmer a best separate we no na ya say a try and back na ya revolving fund o manage kasem no e be me ekoma hin ha so me nua audio no to nchen a hwe bibi ti say roto say any electronically said me nua atofo sen kan na en so my home plan da wa ye betimi atolu major streets electronically ya kura so bi e betra boot o da bi en nyamutre what I say so skill training center na making boy say every district you have one stop training center ya che wo mo man ko school kura ya che wo friends garment engineering any san no with local language edebe nimde le chewe dan say ye opportunity trinsa oko eduma no so ko so anko ye twa ne ka obi okra betu bewie no okọ we free o man mu
okay
enti in order say yan we oba na nipa 20 cries so ye trading nipa 500 na hu e ka beda o man so
okay.
Go snaps eni nema wo hwa enema ni na akoye consumption
okay
say we end up paying so much but yenya the impact
results now okay me that's
me dem anu sie no abusuafo ebra ye wo mu we enya bra ye de partisanship eto o ma we so ebe yi
okay
MPP ni NDC so wo hwe kanofori ata budget or Christine or tutu di akese mo so di ni edi nto ni bia ba no a they are much of a muchness
okay
they are much of a muchness 4 years beba wopa bone date si e ko di say ya abufo na mo de pam MPP no say abufo no be sa ba
what for me that say
I'm telling you
honorable yeah sorry my member now yeah sorry
yo mini amida say with the etifon so ase kakra bi ameka dia summarize and say Ghana for omomo money na ho free say budget na ye kan no enye say ade bi a ya mo bi ya ma ye nyina na say the me sha sia me kan no aban ne say enema obatu ye na nye enso medical di amamo hu say enema ejae no na ye o man ye sika sem akoyie pa back GDP growth rate our man ye sika sem no akosro they can say 5.7% there's a kosro pa enya agro yetimi enya import cover for months yetimi ISCD ye revenue target sharply we naturally say economy no a rebounded and as a fan into my pefra na obi a osi odi oman yi konanim osi asempa no de ba no onumom odi e kwetire osi oman ye japade GDP no onumom de osi ontimi fa nkwa animu said ye de kwa animu no odi betire from 5.7 no odi ba 4.4
ibabia na egwetire anyina duro
odi betire aban osi odi e kwa animu
na ye billionaires
odi betire afei yes sika itimi de kra no ma eba o man mu no ye ni ye do sika puo bi da ho a itimi so bosumi nan osi ono ode ba bosumi miensa afi ye tax revenue a yetimi SCD ye target no wanka ho hwe na kire ze wohwemu anya de obetima ya de ho nti sa ban we a ode ye kwa akire no na afi wa locate sika kesia osi gold board metra sika say the amount we metra sika se dia to ho we metra sika se sika ye twitwa to no de eno de obetima kan so we twa sika se ato we twa sika se ato we twa we ama we na obetimi aye se economic indicators ya make kan ho asem se kwatira ehifa na benya sika no ama odi aba be yesa normal oya osi we twa sika to have ze de na okaze omze free SHS omo twa sika se ya to ho gold board omso mama 279 million cedis big dollars omze big push 13.85 billion cedis. Akosombo victims, 242.5 million cedis. Almost say the Enyama Bebre normal kikan free sanitary pad, 292.4 million cedis. Victims of tidal wave war, K2 South, 242.5 million. You see, Omaki can ska kesiye we na. Now kikan we na GDP ba from ye ni mo revenue baby eko. Na even wo import cover BBA bad down. Na sa normal we na bad down ma. Sa allocations we say ni paperwork.
All right.
No ni asem no.
Medase.
Mi jama Ghana for.
Medase pa Honorable Chinebu Akodua Fuku, a member of parliament in Kwanta, Manson Kwanta, Honorable Charles Siedu, a Mrashiv Genu General Madisha on Mortano South, and Amiano of Akwesa Deodike, founder and leader, Union Government. Mamina Tiefoni Nase, name faster than my Absa loans, or so your story matters. Meeting the Chief Jerry Force, and Yamiatuma Ochina. Just on some Yabesan Abebu, Marie say, oh my yomo canco for whom some cherono, a woman no council on them, a chenko for. Ochra.
One Africa, one world on a JafriQ radio.
So in that hotel, we were buying food from the family mart. When I bought something thinking that it's a different thing, when I went to my room, I couldn't even eat it. I just tried it and I had to throw it away. We used the subway. When we arrived, I was very confident, it's this way. But when we arrived, I realized, no, this is not the normal place that I'm used to exiting from. So we started following the crowd, but the crowd kept on reducing. Then a guy said, but this is 4th floor. Are you sure we are going to exit through the 4th floor? Then we found ourselves in a very expensive shop. I think it was selling like jewelries and suits. There's one day we took a train to a station after Tenoji. So we are going to pass Tenoji, then the next station. We entered, we were very confident. When we arrived at Tenoji, it stopped. And then we said, next stop, we are going to alight. So we waited. The train got full. But then it started going the direction that we were coming from.
One Africa, one world on a JafriQ